black comics coming up in the mid 80s towards the late 90s. I was part of the Def Jam crew, or Def Jam fans, so Dave Chappelle, both Chris's, Chris Rock,
Chris
Tucker,
Eddie Griffin.
They were all strong, but I don't know, man. I feel like it's white comedians that are like strong right now. I feel like that's the era where we're at right now. How do you feel?
I feel as if that time has already passed in that sense with the Def Jam, and there are so many comics trying to replicate that are black.
And it doesn't work, right?
And it doesn't work because we've seen it. Like, I've seen so many people try to be like Bernie Mac, or I've seen so many people try to be like the next Chris Tucker. It's like that same cadence, the same voice. And like, we've, like, at least right now when I look at white comics, it's just the type of thing where they're all able to find their own voice. Granted, now, like, comics, when they start off at first, like, they're just like, oh, I feel as if I want to replicate this person. But they will eventually find their voice, like, later on.
Who's getting away with, like, that black centricity?
Who?
Chris D'Elia.
Yes. No, exactly.
But he makes it so obvious that it becomes acceptable to my perception. I don't know how you feel about that, but I think it's kind of like when Greg Giraldo was like, you know what I love? I love bitches. Because bitches, they don't give a fuck. Bitches can just do this. They dance all day and they're always happy.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like within that context. But I feel like, going back to the point where it's like white comics are so strong. You put up Louis C.K., Jim Norton, who's dirtier now, Bill Burr, Anthony Jeselnik, Dave Attell, who's I feel is the king right now.
That's subjective.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, everything's subjective, right?
Right.
So, anyways, going back to the top five, but who's your top five right now?
I gotta say Bill Burr, Louis C.K., Tom Segura, John Mulaney, and Dave Attell.
So we're within
the top of my head.
The same top five.
Right.
But I can't put 5 black comedians right now to go up against that.
So right now you would look at Kevin Hart, Hannibal Buress, which I think Hannibal is making a strong case. And like the dude's still young in his career.
And Hannibal to me would be my Dave Attell.
Oh, really?
I would rank him higher than Kevin Hart just because I like his humor better than Kevin Hart's humor.
Right.
But keep on, sorry.
I really see Byron Bowers hanging out with Hannibal Buress a lot. And I know he's from the Atlanta scene. He's really good at crowd work. So I'm very excited. Would you say Eric Andre?
Eric Andre, I want to say still up and coming, though he's been in the biz for quite some time. I still feel like he needs to solidify his message method. I feel like sometimes it falls into that groove of like, I'm still influenced from this batch of comedians.
See, like, if I were to compare, like, let's say, like, my 5 versus your 5, whites versus blacks, right? Mm-hmm. Eric Andre is a clown in the same sense that Dave Attell is a clown.
Yes.
So, like, you don't have a message, like, that's going to be political, like Bill Hicks or anything like that. You're just going to be the type of guy that's like, so I was fucking this chick, right? Like, that's Eric Andre's cadence. Like, that's what I know him as.
So you're at your number 4.
That's 4.
But see how much it is difficult to go my 5 against that 5.
Who's the guy that got the Tonight Show?
Right, but it's not as solid, is
right.
What I'm saying. Like, we can mouth off 5 to 8 white comedians right now.
Right.
But look at us struggling to find 5, and we're making exceptions. So do you fall on the side of white comedian? It's the white comedian era right now, or do you side on like it's still an even playing field, or as we both utilize, subjective?
I do believe it is the white comics era, but like I really see that diversity coming up in the comedy boom, like where it's just like now we have to play to other people because
there is programming behind it, right?
Definitely.
But yeah, so go ahead and post that into our comment section, see what you think.